Hello everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video of the HIKVision or HIKVision HiWatch series network video recorder. Now this model is the NVR-104M, which comes with 4 PoE network ports. This model does not come with a hard drive, but we'll show you how to install the hard drive in a little bit as well. But let's get into the unboxing and we'll see what's inside the box. So, let's see what we've got. As you would expect, instruction manual and a CD-ROM to help you set up some software. We've got the, obviously, power cord and the power adapter. So standard power cube there. We have 2 cables. One is power for the hard drive when you install the hard drive, and one is the data cable for the hard drive as well. Have a network cable, standard Ethernet network cable, and also they give you a USB mouse as well. Obviously in the box as well is the actual NVR as well. Let's take a look at that. So quite nice looking actually, nice bit of kit. All of the control buttons along the front, so give you various options once the unit's powered up. More controls there, USB sockets to the front, some indicators, so power status and network transmit and receive. On the rear of the unit itself we have got the 4 PoE network ports, obviously PoE, so they can power your IP security cameras. Audio in, audio out. VGA HDMI to connect to a TV or monitor. Network connectivity and another USB port. Power input and obviously a power switch as well. So as I say, quite a nice looking unit. Now, as I mentioned, this one doesn't actually come with a hard drive installed, so let's take a look inside and see how we actually install a hard drive as well. So, looking to the side and to the rear, there looks like a couple of screws which hold the case on, so let's undo these and see what we've got. So one screw there, so 2 screws to the side, 2 screws to the rear, and there, and one there, and then another 2 to the side as well. Now, once they are off, the lid of the unit actually slides back a little bit and then give it a bit of a wiggle and off it comes. Quite straightforward. Now as you can see inside the actual unit there's actually not a lot there. We've got actually got the motherboard for the units there, a fan to keep it cool, and as you see here these holes actually are mounting holes for the hard drive which we'll install. And then on the side of the motherboard here we've got what looks to be power for the hard drive and then data connection for the hard drive as well. So obviously, you know, before you take the lid off of these units, make sure they're not plugged in like this one, because obviously you've got mains voltage coming in here. It's DC, but you know, just be careful, always unplug from the socket. Okay, let's see how we install the hard drive. So the hard drive that this unit accepts are SATA, and all the hard drives actually come with mounting screw holes, and it's all standard. So any hard drive you get will have these mounting screw holes here, and as you can see they line up to these 4 holes here. So pretty straightforward. For demonstration purposes, this is a 750 gig SATA drive. I would recommend installing a larger hard drive. Obviously the larger the hard drive the more recording capacity you've got. I would go with something like 2 terabytes, but just for the demonstration I'm going to install the 750 gig one here. So As far as connections on the hard drive, you see here to the rear of the hard drive, you've got 2 connections here. And as I mentioned earlier, in the actual box, they give you a power cable and a data cable. So it's pretty obvious which one connects to where. On the actual data cable, you see there's a little notch, and it goes here where the notch is here on the actual hard drive itself. So what I like to do is just pop them on, because they can be quite fiddly to fit once it's installed. Pop them on now. So power on there. Data, similar. There's a notch on the data cable and it goes in one way round. And make sure they're both secure and installed like so. Then what you can do is just place it in where it's going to be. The manufacturers have put some tape down over a ribbon cable, so it actually mounts across on top of the ribbon cable like so. And then once you turn it over, you'll see there's the screw holes line up as mentioned. So I don't know if you can make through on the camera. The actual screw holes for the hard drive come through there. But you won't screw those holes in just yet. What I like to do is just make sure that the power and data actually reach correctly. Now again, the power only goes in one way round. Pop it on, clicks on like that, so that tab is towards the hard drive. And then with the data cable for the hard drive, again only goes in one way round. Nice click to make sure it's installed, and that's pretty much it. Push the cable out of the way, just make sure that's flexible enough to fit there. Seems nice and snug. And again, spin the unit upside down, holding it with your other hand, and then you can actually get the mounting screws, which actually did come with the NVR, and just put them through the holes and screw them in. I like to do a diagonal install just to make sure it lines up correctly. So that one's in. Let's make sure this one's in as well. Like so. Then you can release your hand, makes it a little bit easier. And install the other screws. So once that's installed, nice and secure, it's not going anywhere, cables are clear and out the way, nothing touching, literally just pop the case back on again, and then you're good to go to start powering up. Quite straightforward really. So let's power up the unit and then we can see how to set up the hard drive. So with the unit powered up, we can initialize the hard drive. Now I've got no cameras connected yet, hence why we've got the no link. I did connect the USB mouse, and simply all you do on the main screen here is right click on menu, and then click on over here HDD hard drive. You'll see the hard drive listed at the top. Click here to highlight it to make sure the tick box is checked, then go down to INT, which stands for initialize. Click on initialize. It gives you a warning saying you're going to erase all data. Click OK, and then you'll see the percentages running up here. It takes a few seconds, not that long. Off we go, 84%, and then finally it will come back and say initialize. There we go. Status normal, property read write, local free capacity. Obviously it was a 750 gig hard drive I installed, you never get that full capacity, so 700 gig. And then you're good to go to continue setting up your NVR. Thanks very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and look out for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.